I had a fantastic camp. Man, when I got back in camp, I just went back to the basics. That was it. I mean, I got that draw the last fight, and I was pissed, man. I was so mad. I was so mad I got a draw. I was like, man, what the heck do I got to do to get a win? A draw? Really? And I was like, man, I got to do something, man. I gotta change something. So I was like, man, what we gonna do? Talk to Joel, talk to the team. I was like, let's go back to the basics. Let's go back to square one. Let's go back to what got us to championship. So let's start incorporating the old stuff we used to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what got me to the top. So it was like, all right, let's get the sledgehammer out. You know, let's bring the big tire. Let's start beating on the sledgehammer. Let's start doing that. Let's get the ladder out. Let's start working on our footwork. You know, let's work on technique. Let's throw the jab all over again. Let's throw the right hand all over again. Sit down on the right hand, Tim. You know, that type of stuff. And so this camp was just basically dedicated to just kind of like revamping what I've kind of felt like I've lost. You know, that great technique, that good boxing ability, that high IQ for the sport, and just stop going in their head first and start, you know, just throwing shots. So this camp was basically dedicated to that.
Your takes on Jessie Vargas, you know, his style nowadays being trained by Eric Morales?
Great fighter, another champion, another good guy he's a good guy. You know, he's very clean, clean lifestyle. I mean, what more can you say about him? He's good. He's a great fighter. He's another great champion that I'm facing. I always take the hard road, man. I've always taken the hard road. It's another young, great, talented fighter that's looking to take my spot, and it's my job and my duty to take him out.
Fighting at the stud level, returning there.
Warzone, baby. Warzone. I vaguely remember the Ruslan Bavanikov fight. But, dude, that's just a war zone, man. You know, and I think that fight can turn into a war. This fight can turn into a war too. It depends on, like, you know, I'm hearing everybody saying he's gonna come get me, and I'm like, damn, he gonna make my night easy. He gonna come get me. He working in my favor. That's great. He's a taller man, and he gonna come get me. Wow, unreal. Bring it. You know, I'm ready for that. You know, he can bring it all night. I'm gonna still be there. So
the trainer change will probably change what he comes at you for with Morales.
Well, he's gonna come with a game plan. We start working with the trainer. See, the thing is that the trainer situation is more basically on like, how can Morales, when the tough get going, how can Morales get him going? He don't know him. That's the whole morale here. It's like, when you have a bond with your trainer and you know each other, it's like, you know what motivates him. Well, he knows what motivates me. You know, Eric Morales don't have that type of bond after a month. Come on, dude. You don't get that bond overnight. I've been with Joel 10 years, and I know what he expected me, and he knows what I'm doing when I'm actually in there doing it. When I'm actually fighting, he's like, okay, I told him to do this, but I understand what he's doing now. Okay, all right, he's setting this up, or he's setting that, because we have tendencies and we work on different things in training. So I think that's going to be the factor here, is that, you know, being able to motivate him. How is he going to be able to motivate him? Does he's familiar with him in that sense? When the tough get going, I was sitting there ringside on True TV, and I saw Eric Morales in the corner working with Paez Jr. And then when the tough got going, I saw Morales outside the ring. You know, you just don't be a trainer overnight. It takes experience. It takes knowledge. I know he's a fighter, but being a fighter and being a trainer are two different things. Just because you're a great fighter doesn't mean you're going to be a great trainer. It doesn't. Some of the best trainers in the world never even laced up a pair of gloves. Some of the best coaches in the world never even played basketball. Never even played football. But see, the thing is that Morales is new to this. He's green. He's green to this. And I've seen him fold under pressure already. The Paez fight. I said that lie. I said, Morales is in the corner. Wow. And then I said, Morales is outside the corner. What the hell happened? It's a lot of pressure riding on you. So it's tough. It's tough being a trainer. I tip my hat off to Jesse. He had to do what he had to do. We found the trainer. Eric Morales is it. Eric Morales can get in the ring and fight for him. They can come up with a great game plan because Morales he has boxing experience, so he can probably come up with a game plan. But I'm ready, man. I'm ready for anything. It don't matter what Jessie brings. I don't care what Jessie brings. I don't even have a game plan for this fight. I don't need a game plan for this fight because from what I'm hearing from you guys, you said he's coming to get me. Well, I've trained for that. I trained for everything. I trained for him to come get me. I trained for him to box me, so I got sparring partners come forward, sparring partners that box. I even got lefties in my training camp. Like, we prepare for everything. We just don't prepare for just a boxer Jessie or think that what he might do. We prepare for every aspect of the ring, every time I fight.